Text-to-speech synthesis has progressed dramatically in recent years, with state-of-the-art systems producing speech virtually indistinguishable from human recordings. Among the most significant advancements is zero-shot TTS, which is the ability to synthesize speech in voice of an unseen speaker given only a short audio sample without speaker-specific training. This capability has transformative potential across applications. Despite impressive quality improvements, zero shot TTS still faces a fundamental challenge: the lack of true end to end optimization for perceptual quality metrics, and that is where this new TTS model, DMOSpeech 2, tries to help out. In this video, we are going to install this locally and we will check out how exactly it does that speech synthesis. This is Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to the channel. If this is the first time you are visiting the channel, please like the video and subscribe to the channel as that helps a lot. I will begin the installation and then we will check out this model, and I will also be talking a bit more about its architecture. I'm going to use this Ubuntu system. I have one GPU card, NVIDIA RTX A6000 with 48 GB of VRAM. I'm going to start by creating the virtual environment with Conda. And if you're looking to rent a GPU on very affordable price, you can find the link to Massed Compute in video's description with a discount coupon code of 50% for a range of GPUs. And now let's git clone the repo of DMO2Speech, and I will also drop their link in video's description. Okay, I think I already installed it, so let me remove this for now so that we could play around with it from start. Let's clone it again. There you go. And now let's install all the requirements from the root of the repo. And while it does that, let me also introduce you to the sponsors of the video, who are iGent, which is the world's first multi-agent workforce desktop application, empowering you to build, manage, and deploy a custom AI workforce that can turn your most complex workflows into automated tasks. And everything is installed. Next, we need to download the model. So for that, let's create a new directory called as ckpts, and then let's cd into it. And from there, just use wget to download these models. These are available on Hugging Face. So let's download them. This is going to take a couple of minutes. While that happens, let's talk a bit more about the architecture of this model. So it's fairly simple if you really look closely here. The architecture is designed to address the limitation of traditional TTS systems by incorporating reinforcement learning for duration prediction. At its core, the system consists of some key components like student generator. This is the primary model responsible for generating high quality speech waveforms. It operates using a diffusion-based approach. Then we have duration predictor, which is trained using reinforcement learning with GRPO. This component predicts the duration of phenoms and characters in the input text. And then we have something called as teacher guided sampling. To improve efficiency and diversity, the system uses this teacher model during the early stages of denoising, and it provides guidance by generating initial samples, which are then refined by student generator. This hybrid approach reduces the number of sampling steps required without compromising the quality of the synthesized speech. Towards the end, we have these reward signals where the system integrates multiple metrics including ASR, SV, which is speaker verification, to evaluate the generated outputs. And then it does end-to-end optimization. Unlike previous architectures where the duration predictor was trained separately, DMOSpeech 2 integrates the duration predictor into the overall optimization process. So with reinforcement learning and hybrid sampling techniques, it enables a more and efficient metric optimized TTS systems, and that is the whole story about. Okay, let's go back. And the models have been downloaded. Let's go one directory back and then go to directory src, and from here you can run this info.py. I have added some Gradio interface on top of it. So let me run this and we will access it in the browser. And there you go, the model is now running in our local host. Let me select the reference audio first and then we will check it out. So I'm just going to select my own audio in the wave format. Let's run it. Joy is found in simple moments of gratitude, and true contentment comes when we truly value the small blessings we already have in life. Okay, so audio is there. Now let me just maybe print some simple sentence here. So I've just provided it this sentence that despite impressive quality and all that stuff, I'm just going to go with high diversity. It takes a bit more time, but it is more, the quality is better, and if you are using it for real time, it even performs better. So I have just started generating the speech. While it runs, let's check the VRAM consumption. Despite impressive quality improvements, zero shot TTS still faces a fundamental challenge: the lack of true end-to-end optimization for perceptual quality metrics. So see, I think the voice cloning is quite good. If not, I would say 100%. But I think it has tried its best. And as I was saying, that if you, I just use this best one, high diversity one, and if you want the most speedy one, just go with the student only. But I believe that if you are just looking to do a real time one, maybe you can go with student only, but in most of the cases I think this teacher guided even performs better. So I'm just going to generate this. Let's check the VRAM consumption. Despite impressive quality improvements, zero shot TTS still faces a fundamental challenge: the lack of true end to end optimization for perceptual quality metrics. You see, I don't know why, but I find that whenever teacher guided is run, it is more closer to my voice texture. Okay, let's try out another voice. So I'm just going to select maybe this time a female voice.
Then, leaving the corpse within the house, they go themselves to and fro about the city and beat themselves, with their garments bound up by a girdle.
Okay, let's now generate the speech with the teacher guided.
Despite impressive quality improvements, zero-shot TTS still faces a fundamental challenge: the lack of true end-to-end optimization for perceptual quality metrics.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good, you see. And if you just could identify a hint of distortion, that is not the model, that is because of the fact that I am accessing it through my VNC client, because it's a virtual machine. So that distortion comes through because this is Linux. I'm accessing it through my local microphone on my Windows laptop. So that is due to that. Otherwise, if you download it and move it to your local system, it even it feels much better. Maybe in the next example, let me download it and play it in my browser for a bit longer paragraph. Okay, so it has generated the speech for this text following the cloning of this. So let me play this original audio text, which is the basically JFK's very famous speech.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country.
And now let me play this in the browser, which I already have generated.
This paper introduced DMOSpeech 2, which asks the duration prediction challenge through reinforcement learning. We propose modeling the duration predictor as a probabilistic policy and applying reinforcement learning with group relative policy optimization, GRPO, using speaker similarity, arity, and error radian, where it is rare array, and says, and I, and wait down, not that down.
You see? So I'm presenting you as is without any editing. So the voice has been cloned quite well, but it has retained all the tenor and tone of the voice instead of just adapting it to the text. So voice cloning is there, but I think it doesn't really have that expressivity, and that it doesn't really adopt the spirit of the text. It just maintains the pitch which it was following for the other audio. Other than that, you see that at the end of it, it was also sort of distorting and hallucinating a bit. Anyway, I don't think so it is in other languages, but let's try it couple of other languages. In this one, I'm just going to try it out with the French audio. So let me first play the original one, the reference one.
Bonheur, n'est-ce pas le doux bourdonnement d'une vie bien vécue, une symphonie des moments qui résonne d'amour, de rire et d'un profond sentiment d'accomplissement.
Let's generate it.
Les vrais contentement n'y reside pas dans l'accomplissement de chaque diseur, mais dans la sagesse d'apprécier exactement ce qui est.
Not bad. Okay, I was not expecting it to be this good. But if you're a French speaker, please also confirm. Let's try out another language. Maybe we'll go with Arabic. I'm just going to select the Arabic audio from my collection.
في الصحراء الواسعة وجدنا واحة جميلة مليئة بأشجار التمر والنخيل، حيث يمكننا الراحة تحت ظلالها الباردة.
Okay, let's do this Arabic text.
安努圣拿圣讲，用交在里那另外是当站召唤中呢到这里的要了，跟他地理稳当的成人正远上了。
So even I can tell it's not Arabic. So maybe English and bit of European languages, I guess. But mainly it seems like an English model. Anyway, let me know what do you think. A lot of rough edges, but model seems very promising. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel as that helps a lot. Thank you for all the support.